Hello everybody and welcome back to Inside. I noticed after I recorded the last episode, like while I was editing it, that I could have brought those bird friends just a little bit further. These bird friends don't like us though, see? They run off on us. They aren't fond of us. I need to improve my memory of my keybinds because there have been so many times where I've accidentally pressed the streaming keybind rather than the recording one, and I just have to like instantly press it again and hope that I didn't give away too much information. Wait, can I turn it? That's something to check. I think that's the closest time I get it to being able to be... to turning-wise, at least. Okay, so this kid can jump further than the kid from Limbo. That's good. Or maybe they're the same kid, and he's just grown up. That'd be interesting. I just killed myself. Okay, that's the type of thing that I need to work on not doing. Okay, so push. There we go. And then we can just do this, take the ladder down. And I do have something I want to talk to you guys about. What is your, actually, no, I don't. I forgot it. Nah, that's lovely. So, we'll just think of something. It's another one of those. That'll be something I have to look up as well, probably. Because I collected all of the things for Limbo, so I probably will end up wanting to do it for this game as well. Okay. Are my mind control victims in there? Okay, now that one of them is out, do I want to close the door? What's this way? First and foremost. Not first and foremost, because I can't go that way. Ah, there we go. I didn't even notice the pressure plates until they stepped on them. What is your opinion on WoW Classic? Because, I'll be honest, I love video games of nearly all types. Like, I'm a bit about modern sports games, but that's one of the ones I'll admit I've played very few sports games, and I just won't buy modern ones from, say, like EA or 2K. But the reason I mentioned WoW Classic is because classical MMO styles, like World of Warcraft, okay, so I have something down there that I can grab. Cool. Are, like, classical MMO is one of the few categories you could make the argument that I am not a massive fan of. Like, that I'm not a fan of that genre of video game. Okay, I think I need to jump here. I'm not getting the solution here. Okay. Well, we know there's one down there because I already fell and died multiple times by it. Highly more convenient than... But classical MMOs are one of the few genres that you could argue that I don't like the genre. Because I've played a couple of them, I've enjoyed a couple of them, but I'm not the biggest fan of the gameplay of classical MMOs. I'm a much bigger fan of action MMOs. If you've ever played one of those, like, for example, one of the ones I've played on this channel, Riders of Icarus, is more towards the action MMO rather than the traditional MMO. I shouldn't have done that. I thought that I could jump on the other thing and, like, I'd have to go... I could find something down here. So wait. It broke about right there. I was seeing, like, if there was a way that I could jump and make it to the window. But no go. But WoW Classic is, like, this big thing right now, right? Like, all the old WoW fans are playing it. Even people who weren't really fans of the original WoW are playing it, and I'm wondering what everyone's opinion on it is, because, like I said, classical MMO, with tab targeting and everything, is one of the few genres that you can make the argument that I'm not, like, a big fan of it. Just like sports games are also in that group of one of the few genres that you could argue I'm not the biggest fan of. I think I just need to... Let's just do this. There we go. But let's check over this way. Nope, it's just a wall. And that's true in a different sense for WoW Classic. WoW Classic, I'm not the biggest fan of, simply because it's a solved game. Okay. Okay. Well, first and foremost, then, let's go open the gate. I guess that would have been our hint that we need to be careful. Let's open the gate to the elevator before we do anything. Let me see. Is he there when we go back? I just saw a switch and I decided I needed to flip it. So yeah, he is there when we come back through here. So it can't see inside the elevator. Interesting. But if you don't know what I mean by solved game, I'm referring to the fact that because it is the original version of World of Warcraft, there are already hundreds of thousands of guides on the most efficient way to do something. And pretty much the most efficient way to do almost anything that you can think of for the game. Okay. So I need to just face that way, and even if I screw up, I need to just accept that I've screwed up. Like right there, I just need to accept that I've screwed up the timing. Okay. This is so odd. This is just so confusing to me. I have to act the part of one of the mind-controlled. I'm gonna let them take a step or two before I follow. But, so, if you're looking to have fun with, WoW Classic, it's, in my opinion, best to... It's, in my opinion, best to play it with people who have never played WoW before. Whereas, like, there are games that you can have fun with, even if everyone is looking up guides. Okay. Okay, nope, dog just decided that I needed to die. So that's what we need to get past this time. So, this time we just need to run and get past it all. Okay. So how do we do this one? But if you're playing WoW Classic, say, to try and, like, if you're playing while looking up guides, in my opinion, you're not going to have as much fun. But I could be wrong. Tell me you guys' opinion. Are you of the same opinion that, with it being a solved game, it's... Ah, I see. I see. So I need to drag this back. With WoW being a solved game, do you think WoW Classic is as much fun as it was originally? With the sense that even if I look up guides, am I going to have fun, or am I just... Is someone who's looking up guides just looking for the most efficient way to reach point A, or reach point B from point A? Like, at that point, are you playing the game to have fun with any game that has that many guides? If you're strictly following a guide, are you really playing the game to have fun, or are you just playing the game to complete it? Wait. No wonder. Is there anything I can grab? No. But I can do that. There's not someone else on the other side of the gate. There's... I see. Okay, I have to be careful of that. Okay, come along, Joe, Joe bro. You're Joe, and Bob is in the box. So, what is this project that's turning everyone into these mind-controlled, Nimrods? Like, we'll just call them Nimrods. Okay, so I need a bit of momentum. Whoa! I just killed myself again. No, I, for example, I look up plenty of tutorials while playing puzzle games for my channel, but I try not to rely on them. If you remember, the best tutorial for Frambeau, in my opinion, was the fact that I couldn't find that many. And the reason I couldn't find that many was because I don't know the reason why I couldn't find that many. But it made it to where I actually had to find some solutions. Like, I actually had to play the game. I wasn't just attempting to get from point A to point B. I just killed myself. Again. Like, I have to assume that's what the game wants me to do. For, like, yeah, well, actually, let's use this as a nice example. I could be looking up tutorials on how to solve every minor puzzle. But at that point, am I playing the game, or am I just, like, am I actually the one playing the game? Or am I just going along with someone else's playthrough of the game? Because there is a difference. If I completely follow a guide for a game, or follow multiple guides for a game, am I really playing the game my way, or am I just recreating someone else's playthrough? I think I'm gonna die. No, I didn't die. But I also haven't found anything. Yeah, for example, like, I could look up a tutorial right here, see what the solution is, and I did a couple of times. I had to for Limbo. I had to look up tutorials at certain points in Limbo because I couldn't figure out the solution. And it's not as much fun... Okay, I just killed myself. Do I have health, or is it just I wasn't keeping track of the timer? It's... like, I understand looking up some tutorials if, say, you can't figure out the solution for various reasons. Like, for example, I look up tutorials for puzzle games when the amount of time I've spent on one puzzle is higher than I am willing to debate. Like, I'm not willing... like, if it's taking me 10, 15 minutes on one puzzle, I'm likely to look up a solution rather than just keep trying. I'm not seeing a solution. Is the solution the palette that's right here? The solution is the palette. I knew I was suspecting I had to grab something up from the bottom, but I thought it would be a box or something, not a full-on, like, industrial-sized pallet. Now, do you think that's the wrong, like, in your opinion, is that the wrong way to look at things? Like, Because, as I've said, looking up too many guides to a game, in my opinion, is the equivalent of not actually playing the game yourself, just recreating someone else's playthrough. So, it's easy to fall into that with games like WoW Classic, because WoW Classic is a solved game. I suspect there's something up here. I could be wrong. No, nothing up there. Now, what's up with all the, I would like to point out the amount of pumping power it would take to fill and drain something this large that quickly. It's kind of absurd. Okay, so it's just a matter of making it there on time. I think I know. I think I know what I need to do. I need to let it fill up and then press the button again. Yeah, there we go. Do I want to be seen by this? I don't know if I want to be. Oh no! I just need this outside. I remember. There's the chain outside, isn't there? Well, come on, random thing. We'll put you right there. Reactivate the pumps. Yeah, the amount of pumping power you would need to move this much water this quickly. Like, games like to do that, where they drain and fill something that fast, but it takes a ridiculous amount of pumping power. Okay, so there are trains in this world. This world is kind of disturbing, if I'm absolutely honest. Okay, so that is going to be it for today, guys. I do hope you all enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments. What is your opinion? Is WoW Classic a solved game? Like, is the amount of guides for the game any sort of issue? Are you of the same opinion that if you look up too many guides for any one game, you're not actually playing it yourself, you're just recreating someone else's playthrough of the game? Or are you have a different opinion? And if you're of a different opinion, what is your opinion? I do hope you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy, and you haven't already, make sure to leave a like down below to show you support for the video and the channel. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure to do that now if you want to see more of this game, more videos like this from me in general, or any other content I might put out in the future. There's going to be a button on screen on the left side, or the one down in the description, if you whichever one you prefer. And there's going to be 2 videos for everyone who doesn't want to hold a discussion in the comments and you just want to watch more content from me. There's going to be 2 videos on the right side of the screen, one tailored to you and one just my most recent upload. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, guys.